fastest growing podcast up in the world right now, you know. Say word. Only fans, real estate, talking in fashion, let them know what's happening. Say word. On and off the court, in the field with the sports, let them know what's up. Say word. The conversation is active, from movies to action, it's the main attraction.
Another episode of the world's fastest, largest growing podcast. I got a very, very dope guest in the building today. Someone who makes everybody bad day turn into a good day. My guy, Dancing Dan on the check-in. My guy, how's it going?
What's up, baby? What's up? Bye.
Man, I appreciate you checking in. Man, we were sitting here chilling, kicking it, man. I know you've been partying, hanging out. How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Appreciate you letting me pull up, you know.
Let's take it from the top, man.
Okay.
Growing up in Louisiana, I think Lafayette, I think Baton Rouge, all in that area. How was it growing up? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that.
Man. Blessed to have parents in my life. My mom was a single mom for the first 7 years of me growing up, and then my stepdad came in my life. So we didn't have a lot, simple thing. I wouldn't get anything, barely get shoes every year.
Okay.
For Christmas, they would try to do everything they could to get me a PlayStation or something like that,
Okay.
But just great, humble family. A lot of respect from my stepdad coming in my life, being a father figure to me.
What's it? Not to cut you off. What's it feel like going back home though?
Man, it's cool. Going back home is cool, man. People just show me mad love. It's all love, and I love it. I love going home and showing love to either the kids or whatever I gotta do. Sometimes if I'm rambling at a shoe store and I see a little kid, I'm not on no Shaq type stuff, but I'll bless some kids with some shoes sometimes and whatnot when I'm at home, So yeah.
Where did that come from? Because I've been chilling with you for an hour, and I could tell that you have a lot of humility. Where does that come from?
Man, it come from just coming from nothing, and people don't realize that when you come from nothing, you see everything in a different perspective in life. Some people are born with money, some people are not. But I guess I could just say is great parents. Parenting is a major key in my life, and it's at the time. Now looking back, it's people don't realize when you get older, you really realize how much stuff that meant to you. Which or your family's taught you. Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact, man. I'm 44, and I'm just now starting to be dag, the things they taught me, it kind of do make sense. Back in the day, I wasn't looking at it like that, but now I'm nah, I see, it's good to have listen, I know a lot of people don't have I know a lot of people only have, I don't want to say the wrong thing. A lot of people don't have two good parents, but I do believe you got one good parent, somebody instills something in you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody instills something in you. What did you like doing growing up? I know we see you dancing.
Oh, man, I used to like playing basketball, dancing, football, anything I can do to be outside,
Okay.
And then, of course, I like cars growing up, so, yeah.
Was you better in basketball or football?
Oh, man, that's tough. I was nice in basketball until I fucked up my leg.
You making it sound like you was pretty nice, though.
I was.
You making it sound like that was tough. I was good in both of them. You was nice?
Yeah, I was nice. I was really nice, yeah.
Okay.
I really shattered my leg, my ankle. Yeah, I shattered my ankle. It still hurts from time to time sometimes. So, but, yeah, man.
It's funny because whenever I think about Louisiana, I always think football.
Okay.
Who's some of the football guys you looked at growing up?
Oh, man, see. I mean, we talking NFL.
I'm talking. It could be NFL. It could be Louisiana based. It could be Mississippi based.
Growing up, I used to love. I mean, I watched basketball mostly, but if you want to say growing up in football, man, I was a huge Priest Holmes fan.
Oh, you said Priest Holmes.
Yeah, man, Priest Holmes, Dante Hall.
Ooh.
I was a Chiefs fan growing up.
Okay.
Trent Green was on the team. You know what I'm saying? We, man, I really loved watching Dion, man. Primetime, baby. I mean, everybody watch Primetime. Everybody want to be like Primetime.
I got the sneakers in there right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still got like the old Deions from like back in the day.
Man, I just talked to him. I need to come to Colorado and come watch them, but nah. Everybody was a primetime fan. See, that just went over my head. He should have been the first on my list, but when you know somebody and you respect somebody.
Speaking of Deion, oh man, I see what they doing. Do you feel like the media is too hard on him? And I say before you answer, because it's like when he's winning, it's like he's winning. But soon as something happens, he loses one game, everybody just goes at him. You think they too hard on him?
Yeah, I mean it's the media. He don't give. I know he don't care. I know he don't care. But he just got a team. I mean he's in about 4 or 5 more years, he's gonna be a problem. Maybe not even that long. Because he's got to get some O linemen. Once he gets some kids who want to play for Prime, I mean, in the next couple of years, I see no reason of Colorado being a huge contender or however long he's there.
I see them being a contender like next couple of years too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like right now, like when he said that, he's like, "You better get me now."
Yeah. I wanna ask this, man. This is a tricky question, man. I ain't gonna put you on the spot though. I was arguing. I was in Atlanta last weekend. I was arguing with someone about Deion leaving Jackson State. What do you think about that?
Nah, you gotta respect it at the end of the day.
Because I was actually arguing with somebody. I mean, everybody in the room had a different opinion, and I was like, man, that man wanted to leave. He allowed to leave.
You can't hate on a man for wanting to do better for him and his family. I mean, that's the same thing as having a job, right? We work at the same job. We started, me and you, let's just say the Nissan dealership hires me and you as a salesman. All right, we go in together. Boom, we here. Boom. Well, just so happens, opportunity came up and I was given the job. But I got to leave.
I respect it.
You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect it. I don't think... I just feel like the media is too hard on...
They super hard on Deion. They don't give Deion no breaks. And I think they're like that because I think when Deion will win, they celebrate so hard.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm cool with it. I'm with it. I love Deion. Listen, I love how Deion... I love what Deion stand for. I love how his moms come to the game.
Man,
I love what he's doing for Colorado. He's actually making... I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, I was in Atlanta last week, and a young man said to me, he said he never watched college football until Deion got involved.
Yeah.
That right there.
It's Deion, man.
Says a lot.
Deion, his name alone, it's prime time, People gonna lock eyes on whatever he got going on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I want to go back, man. Let's talk about the Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, man.
I want to talk about that because when I do my show, I try to give people like an inside view of like who I'm interviewing. Let's talk about the Jeep Cherokee, where you come from. People see you now. You're successful now. But talk about like them type of times and how you just overcame that and progressed.
I didn't have nothing, man. People don't realize I had after my dad passed away in 2010, it was rough, I lost my job. I just couldn't focus. I was lost, in a way. But, thank God my uncle stepped up into my life, and I lost him last year, so it's been rough. That's another reason why I've been off the grid for a little while on social media. But yeah, man, 2015, let's go to 2015, 16. I was sleeping in my car, for probably like 8 months. Yeah, the Jeep. Yeah. Showering at truck stops. The thing is, my mom really doesn't know a lot about this because, she didn't know what I was doing at that point. I was doing my own thing. And no man wants to go back home. I'd rather sleep in my damn car than go back home and hustle and grind, and try to make something happen. And, 8 months, and then I accidentally blew up with, I asked Nick to stay at his place in Baton Rouge, and boom, we blew up, and it's crazy. And without Nick, I wouldn't be where I'm at today too. So,
do you look back at like the past and just be like, sometimes you sit back. I know we was talking earlier. You just sit back and you just be like, wow, just amazed at everything that you overcome and just like you got to where you at right now.
Yeah, man. I'm at the end of the day, I wouldn't say amazed because I'm still not where I want to be.
Okay.
I mean, I've got followers. I got some money. I have fun. Blah blah blah. But I'm still not where I want to be. I don't think I'll ever be happy until I don't know what happiness is yet. That's a tough one to say, but I don't know what happiness is yet because, of course I've met wonderful people, men, women. I got nieces and nephews and people in my life that I love. But yeah, I don't know if I'm, happiness is it's hard to find, in life and in everything in life. There's been a lot of points in my career where, especially recently after losing my uncle, which he was my father figure, lost him. You sit back and think a lot about life, and it's tough sometimes, bro. It really is tough. People don't see this side of me, so people are like, but yeah, man, it's tough to always keep a smile on your face.
But even with you saying that, I know so many people that you actually make happy. So and they don't know that you're going through stuff at certain times. But how does it make you feel when how does it make you feel when people approach you? Because I know you get approached sometimes by people and they be like, "Yo, listen, you really got me through some tough times."
Yeah, man, I've gotten that a lot. I'm appreciative, bro.
Okay.
I'm a very appreciative person, bro. I'm not an asshole. If you walk up to me in public, I'm cool.
Okay.
As long as I'm not trying to piss or eat or something, I mean, I get that a lot, but man, I'm cool, man. I appreciate everybody, bro. But I guess we were talking about, like, you were saying that, I make people's day and stuff. I try to put on a mask sometimes and try to just always be happy. And there's been some days where I did not want to go outside or didn't want to do nothing because I just wasn't in the mood or I wasn't happy. So it's pointless for me to go outside. And some people see me and they're going to be like, oh, something, they don't want sometimes I don't want to always be this,
I could dig it.
Happy one person, but you got to, and I try to be happy all the time, but it's hard sometimes. So.
No, I mean, listen, I'm doing this podcast. It's the world's fastest, largest growing podcast. And sometimes I be calling T like, yo, this joint overwhelming, man. And like, sometimes I be needing like a break.
Yeah.
And like, I'm asking you because you're so viral. You're on the set all the time. Like, what do you do just to relax? Cause you seem like you was here. Not to cut you off, you was here for like about a half hour, and it seemed like you wanted to relax. I told you watch out because I put the chair together myself and might fall off. But it seemed like you just about to just like relax. Like, yo, listen, JoJo.
I'm always moving.
Yeah.
I'm always moving. But no, this past year has been my relaxation, my mental getaway from social media. I barely posted and just needed a break, And it's funny because people be like, oh, you're falling off. I'm like, no, not really falling off.
Talk.
Just don't feel like fucking posting on Instagram. Doesn't mean I'm falling off. Sometimes, I've always thought about, like, damn, we're making content every day. And these for years, bro. Like, I'm talking about, me and Nick started in 2017.
Wow.
So, we're going on, 7 years now. That's crazy.
That's consistently, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, till this past year.
Okay.
I've been pretty, well, me and Nick, we stopped making videos together about 2020. But, like, we doing our own thing, and my boy's about to get married. Congratulations to my boy Nick.
Congratulations.
But we man, look, we always working. I'm always work. But I did need a break. I needed it, so I've been chilling. So
let's talk about the dancing.
All right.
I be seeing you doing the hop.
Yeah, my little hop. Yeah.
Like, where does that come from? Just the style, the creativity.
Okay, so the hop is basically something I fucked around with years ago. So that if you know what dipping is, New Orleans dance, they be dipping.
Yeah.
They be dipping. Like this right here. Well, I started hopping with it, like.
Okay.
And that's something that I did. I mean, the swiggle and the Peter Pan is all New Orleans based shit, and that's all New Orleans style dances. That I've seen a lot of New Orleans bounce dancers do, growing up, and then we were jigging in Baton Rouge. We'd be jigging. Yeah, so it's like some similarities in a way, but shout out to Skip and a lot of guys out there that be dancing in New Orleans. But as far as the hop, that's kind of my thing, But
okay.
But that's where the inspiration came from.
My daughter be doing that. Right. It's,
You know.
I want to ask you that because, like, when I told my daughter, it's funny because she got a phone in school, and I told her I had met you on Saturday. She's like, "You for real? You know, the kids love you."
Yeah, man, I love the kids, man. You know, the kids are 22 now, though, 23. The kids, I still get a lot of kids that recognize me, but yeah, the kids, they're all in high school, all like 22, 23 now when we first started. So it's cool, man, and it's really nice. I get to see a lot of people respectful and be like, yo, man, you were my high school childhood, bro. I love you, man. You got me, like you got me through stuff, and I love that, But look, man, I'm not going nowhere. I got a I got a long life to live, man.
So I mean, even you saying that, it sounds like you're stepping away from the social media and going into other. That's what it sounds like here.
No, I mean,
are you doing that?
I mean, I just needed a break, bro. Like, that's all it is, man. I needed to get away from social media for a little bit, ease my mind, and not have to worry about waking up every day trying to make content, trying to stay on a trend, whatever's going on in the world, try to do something funny to it. I just needed a break. That's the hardest part about doing this, is because when you take a break, your numbers go down and all this. But to me, it's like I look at my phone. I used to look at my phone like, oh, this video's not doing good, or this I gotta top this video. Now it's like I focused so much on that. It's like
that's because I'm just listening. I know you trying to be humble, but let's just be clear. You could put anything out and it's still gonna skyrocket because you've done the work already though.
Yeah, I mean, but look, man, everyone knows my dumbass face. I'll be fucking 40 feet, 100 feet from somebody. I'll just smile at somebody.
Later go Dan.
That's Dan. That's motherfucking Dan right there. My hat goes off to people who keep doing this, who want to do this. Young guys who are starting out, I've been doing this. So be ready for a lot of work. I was gonna ask you that. What would you tell some of the newer guys that's coming into this lane, and they obviously looking up to you? What advice would you give them? Yeah, just be prepared to work. Don't stop. I needed to stop. Been doing it for so long. But yeah, you gotta grind. You gotta grind, and you definitely need to attack trends, sounds, whatever's on TikTok, whatever's trending, whatever's happening in the world. Like today, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to Jimmy, and his agent is my man Bernie Lee. But Jimmy hairstyle's wild. But here's the thing. Shout out to Jimmy. Somebody should make a video, and I'm sure there's a couple people that are already on it. But you got to tackle those ASAP. You gotta get on it, bro. Like, because it's trending. So that's how you capitalize off of it. The world is full of content. Everything that's going on in the world that people are seeing online. As a comedian or entertainer, I would like to tackle stuff like that. Whatever trends, you gotta attack it. So that's what it is. I want to ask you this though, like the creative side, is that sometimes is that where sometimes those puts the mental things in perspective, just coming up with content? Not really. Because I ask you this because even me doing the show, like sometimes I might be like, dang, I gotta come up with different questions. That's I mean, doing a podcast is different, I guess, than doing like skits and stuff. For me, I mean, I'm very. I can pick a. Yeah, you do have that. I can make a skit. I can make a skit really easy. It's not like I haven't lost it. It's more of I need to step away. But making content's not hard. But you don't. It seems like you do it effortlessly and you don't even try. Yeah. It's different when people really be like, "Yo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, camera." Like you, it's like it just comes to you just like naturally. Yeah, I mean, man, look, I guess I was blessed with it, but I'm also it's probably my ADHD that I got, and I'm calm right now. I'm chilling, man. I'm relaxed. I appreciate the hospitality and me coming through here, but no, man. I mean, I pick up on it fast. Like, and then a lot of things is I watch movies a lot of comedy movies. So that's also where I get a lot of creative intellect from ideas. Like if you give me a skit idea or a concept, I can work off of it and change it into my own way. Yeah, so.
What's some of your favorite comic movies, comedian movies?
Oh man, I loved all Jim stuff, man.
Jim Belushi?
No, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey? Oh, okay.
Jim
okay.
Belushi. That boy said Belushi.
I said like, what's
The age is showing.
Yes, I'm 44. I'm old.
I said Belushi.
Like, I think about the Blues Brothers. So Jim Carrey. So Ace Ventura, Liar Liar.
Yeah, Liar Liar was a great one.
So let me ask you this: Was
Mask.
you a big Ellen McCullum fan?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live, Mad TV,
Okay.
Living Color. You know, I used to love watching that.
You know what's crazy though? Jim Carrey to me, it seemed like he don't get his flowers. Like he's one of the dopest.
He's a legend, man.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. I don't think there's another comedian out there.
He's a legend.
Movie comedian or like actor out there that's like, as a comedian, I don't think there's nobody out there right now.
And he was on A Living Color with all them people, and it was like he still was holding his own against everyone. Like,
man.
Yeah, shout out to Jim Carrey, man.
Shout out to Jim. Love Jim.
Super legend.
I want to meet him one day. I haven't met him, man.
Word?
I've met so many people in my life. I've never met him.
But so would that be the person that that's on your bucket list of being?
Yeah, I gotta meet him.
Wow.
Just have a conversation, you know.
Wow.
That's definitely it, man. I mean, but there's a lot of people out there that inspired me.
Who's some of the people that inspired you?
Dave Chappelle.
Ooh.
Loved Dave Chappelle growing up. Dave Chappelle show. You know, the thing is, Dave Chappelle show was what? Damn, that shit's old now.
Yep. I'm Rick James.
Nah, Charlie Murphy. Rick James, bitch. Celebrate him. What a 5-finger say to the face. Yeah, man. You know, Chris Farley.
Chris
RP.
Farley. Oh my God.
Adam Sandler, of course.
Adam.
Man, there's so many. The Wayans brothers, of course. Chris Rock, of course. Eddie Murphy, of course.
I think Eddie Murphy is like the funniest though. Like Raw was so crazy.
Eddie did it all, man.
God, like Raw was so crazy. Eddie Murphy just funny, period though. He from where I'm from too though. So shout out to Eddie and them, man. Like he just, to me, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence are like the funniest.
Martin, of course, Martin.
Like,
yeah, I mean Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
Jamie Foxx show, man.
Yeah, Jamie show was funny.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you know, those people, like, they're just inspirational, bro. And I feel like sometimes they don't get the appreciation they deserve. But yeah, I mean, growing up, that was it, man. You know.
I gotta get back to like dancing and stuff though, because I can't dance. I'm gonna just keep it real. I try to, you know what I mean. But like, you could dance.
Yeah, I dance.
You could just like at the hit of the, and I play the drum, and I still don't have like that rhythm there. But you could just hear something and just. I seen you at the game Saturday, just like
just having fun, bro.
Yeah,
having fun, man. It's all, you know, and it's.
Like, was you always like that though?
Yeah,
like, was that always
rhythm.
like the music come on? You just you always been into that?
Always. That's how I've been a little kid.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, man, dancing. Growing up, watching Michael, of course. You know, but at the end of the day, here we are in a Jordan Kobe situation because you gonna ask a man where he got it from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
I heard somebody say though, like I had asked somebody that question recently, like who's a better dancer, Chris Brown or Michael Jackson, and he broke it down to me. He's like, you never see Michael Jackson do this, you never see Michael Jackson do that, you never see Michael Jackson do this. Mm-hmm. And the way he broke it down made like a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, Chris dances too. You know, Chris is also a dancer. But at the end of the day, Michael was at a different time. You know, so of course in his time, in his era, nobody, you know, fucking with him, and still to this day.
Yeah, Michael's dope though.
I mean, as far as we're gonna talk entertainer, yes, Michael.
So you think Michael's a better entertainer?
Of course,
than Chris. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's Michael Jackson. You know, I mean, but. As far as just dancing, if we're gonna say dancing, I think Chris has probably got Michael a little bit on dancing.
That's what's up. Can you put Usher in that category?
In dancing?
Entertainment. Because people be going to Usher concerts saying like,
Okay.
Usher
is
entertaining.
It's like they're all right there, man. I can't say who's better than who on that category. You just asked me about dancing.
I don't even want to say who's better because I respect all those guys. They're all like legends.
And I know Usher too.
Yeah,
so like he's.
Somebody told me they just went to an Usher concert and they's like, it was phenomenal, like the way he just entertains.
Yeah, I mean he is a great entertainer. I put him up there. To be honest with you, like, and I mean no disrespect to this, because you know all the Houston and the whole world. I think that Chris Brown is a better entertainer than Beyonce.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've watched his shows over the years, and when you see, it's just take the stage away. Take the stage. I'll give you 12 backup dancers, and versus or whatever. Let's do like 6 backup dancers. Chris and his crew would just
You got a lot of faith in CB, like that's.
Just watching him, bro. Like you guys haven't been around him like I have.
No, I'm listening. So you see it.
Beyonce's got the Les Twins, which are probably 2 of the greatest dancers of this.
Okay.
Their style is amazing. But being Beyonce as an entertainer, take all this huge stage away, just put him on a regular stage. Chris would just.
So they was to go battle for battle, a versus battle, Chris Brown and Beyonce. You trying to say Chris Brown would take over the crown?
I think so, man. Just dancing with his people.
I'm listening to you because you're an exceptional dancer.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? If we just talking about dancing, this is entertaining dancing, bro. Like Chris puts on a show, bro, with his crew.
Wow.
Like they put on a really good show.
I didn't even think about that.
But of course, at the end of the day, when you put money into a show, it looks great. Yeah. Like Beyonce's show looks amazing. Yeah. It looks amazing.
So who you listening to in your car right now? When you in the whip, what you rocking right now?
This is some Key Glock, man.
Shout out to Key Glock.
You know what I'm saying? I like Key Glock, man. Shit, man. I be listening. My my music category is all over the place, bro. I be listening to all kinds of shit.
Give us some examples.
Man, I was listening to Kirk Franklin yesterday, motherfucker. You try to tell me? Shit. I be in the
So you be up and down.
Hey, look, it was Sunday yesterday too.
Okay,
so
I understand. I'll be on my Marvin Sapp sometime on Sundays.
And look, hey, you see, man. But I was at this, I was at a little day club yesterday, and one of the DJs, my boy DJ Stone, he was playing some vibes, man.
Okay.
He was going from "Can we talk for a minute?" and going straight to Chris Brown, and then bringing out some ski, all in within a 5-minute period.
He switched it up.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like. I feel like DJs don't get enough credit too, since we on that topic. DJs, man, they really make a vibe, man.
Nah, that's a fact.
Especially out here in Houston.
Nah, that's a fact.
My boy Stone and my boy Vanilla Trill out here, that's my boys. They DJ out here, so definitely mad love to them.
What's a regular day?
A regular day.
What's a regular day?
A day when I'm not trying to focus on content, or a day like if I'm ready to do content or trying to work.
Give us both. Give us a day when you're not trying to focus on content.
So if I'm in the mood,
because it looked like you're about to fall asleep right here.
Man, I just been working. I just got back from Ireland a couple days ago, so I'm still kind of jet lagged. So I work with Snoop, so I've been working with Snoop. So Snoop Dogg.
See, that's what I'm saying. You just saying names. This is Snoop we talking about. We need to talk about Snoop. We talk about Snoop Dogg. How's that? How did that even come together?
Man, Dogg came up to me. We've been close for years. He even flew my mom out for Mother's Day like a couple years ago.
That's dope.
For his little Mother's Day party. He knew that my uncle passed and stuff. He's like, "Hey, I got an opportunity for you. I want you to do something for me. I want you to be a part of what I got going on." Boom, and then ever since then, he's been blessing me. So I work.
Love, man.
I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes with him.
Okay.
Help his marketing out for some of the stuff he's got going on and stuff like that. So yeah.
Is Snoop high all the time?
This man.
I'm just curious.
All the time, bro. He's always got a blunt in his mouth.
Does he just roll blunt after blunt after blunt?
He's already got. Yeah, he rolls himself sometimes, but he's already got some stuff rolled up half the time. This man is, and he don't sleep.
Wow. So he just smoking and smoking.
This man don't sleep. He takes power naps. He's basically the definition of Kevin Gates saying I don't get tired.
But he's just working all the time though, right?
Yeah, he's always working.
He's always just like on the go.
Always.
Man, shout out to Snoop, man. Man, give him strength, man, to continue doing what he's doing.
Hey, look, man, I hope, I love his energy, man, just being around him. And I don't see him, so when we out and we working, I see him as my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I see him as a boss in a way, you know. But when we chilling at the crib or whatever, I just see him as a really good friend.
But you know what's crazy though? Snoop Dogg is probably the most recognizable, like, hip hop artist ever.
He is.
Like in the hip hop world, there's no other, like, shout out to 50, shout out to all of them. Everybody recognizes Snoop.
Man, look.
I don't care if you in Tokyo, Japan, Australia.
It's Snoop.
Who don't recognize Snoop? That's like, oh, that's Snoop Dogg in every language. Oh, that's Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean?
It's Snoop, bro. Like,
everybody recognize Snoop. And he's had arguably the greatest first album of all time. Classic Doggy Style was a classic album, G.
You know, that's what we just went on tour and he did Doggy Style and all of it. It's fire, bro.
That album was classic. That album came out. I'm old. That album came out. I was in 9th grade.
That album came out when I was born.
See? That's a short, like, see the age difference? 9th grade album. That album was a classic. I mean, every track was like crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was just listening to it. See, yesterday I was listening to a couple songs on the album.
Man, like, classic.
Man.
So, regular day, no content. What do you do?
No content.
No content.
Man, I'll either if I'm not driving my car, just take a little ride, take a little stroll. I'll wake up, shower, gotta get some food, check my phone, see what's going on in the world on Shade Room or World Star or whatever, who's ever posting whatever, just to see what's going on. Man, I'll chill. Like, I'll chill. If I'm not content or I'm not in work mode, I'll try to chill, bro. My days that I can chill, I try to just sit down and relax. 'Cause people don't realize that's like the most important thing is relaxing sometimes. I'll do some push-ups, sit-ups, maybe go do a little jog. Okay. Something like that.
You look like you're in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, dancing all the fucking time. I'm still moving around. I'm still... I be jogging a lot every now and then, but yeah, man, that's a basic day. But if it's a content day, I get up, I do check my phones, and I'm like, what's going on? Let's see what I can do. What trends, what sounds going on? All right, cool. Well, here's some videos. I'll take a concept or an idea from a movie. Okay. I'll Google or I'll look up, hey, let me just think of this idea, like what's going on. And sometimes I'll mix up some stuff. So being who I am, people know me as like a Ryan Reynolds, Dave Chappelle, or Adam Sandler type of comedian in a way. I'll see what's going on in the world and try to see if I can look up something that Jim has done in a similarity, and I'll turn it into my own little form of like a skit or like an idea of how to, and then I have my own personality and I use it in my own way. So like with the emo thing today with Jimmy Butler, like, okay, I would have definitely like made fun of that. I would have set a table, have a black screen, green screen in my house. I would have set it up like I was talking to the, or whatever, how they asked him, what was the question they asked him? So what are you feeling today or whatever, and he was like, I'm just emo, you can go off of that. And I would create it in a white scenario, how a white man, fuck my dad, fuck my mom, fuck everybody here, that's the type of shit, you got to think of, outside the box, bro. I'm just throwing an idea at you, but you just got to like.
That's dope though.
It's easy to pick up things, once you have concepts, so yeah.
Okay, so what's a day when you creating content?
That's basically it, like finding whatever's going on. Okay. Shooting a video, sound, if there's a sound going on, whatever's trending. Do some videos to that sound or make my own skit. Sometimes like whatever I feel like what we got football season's going on right now. So like the Taylor Swift and Jason Kelsey thing, I might try to do something off of that.
I've been hearing about that.
There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a lot of stuff you can do on social media. Being a comedian, end quote. Like Just the day that you realize like you want to do content, you gotta fucking attack whatever's going on in the world.
Let me ask you this though: do you ever feel like some things are like off limits? Like when it's something,
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of
when
shit
it, when
off
it seems
limits,
like
bro.
something serious.
So here's the thing, bro.
But it's still like it's still
Yeah,
there
bro.
in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
It's there, bro. There's a lot of things I can't touch, though.
Okay.
There's certain, politics. You don't want to. I don't fuck with politics, bro. I don't fuck with certain things. I don't fuck with the LGBTQ stuff.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And because I'm not.
Yeah.
If I don't, I don't fuck with shit that I have nothing to do with.
That's a fact.
If I'm not involved in it, I don't fuck with it.
You think sometimes people go overboard with things that they shouldn't get involved with?
Yes. Like 2 days ago, a kid got shot trying to prank a dude in the mall. He got shot.
Word?
And it's all on video, yeah. Like some of these kids, like they got to realize people need their privacy too. A lot of these content creators trying to do too much. Man,
They try and get their views up, man.
look,
They thinking that's what's gonna work for them to get the next. You know what I'm saying? They like, I gotta go viral.
yeah, I mean, man, you just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But at the end of the day, you gotta have limits to what you do. You always gotta be on top of what you got going on. So
Definitely have to be some boundaries.
yeah, boundaries.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you that much longer. I'm gonna put you on the spot though, man. You was talking crazy earlier.
Okay, go ahead.
We here. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna get to no questions. I'm gonna just stick to this topic before I get you up out of here.
All right.
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
The greatest basketball player of all time.
Your opinion.
My opinion, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant?
Bean Bryant. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So he's over LeBron. He's over Jordan.
He's definitely over LeBron.
So okay, you got to go back to L.A.
Yeah.
So he's over LeBron.
Yeah, he's over LeBron. It's Kobe.
Is he over? Is he over Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
And what aspect?
See no Jordan highlights.
You got to see Kobe's highlights.
Let me ask you this: what makes him better than Michael? What makes him better than Michael Jordan? Your opinion?
Just being, man, I don't know. I just watching Kobe was different, And I watched Jordan too. I mean, I know I didn't watch everything his whole career.
6 championships, no losses.
I know. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And let me tell you this right now. Let me tell this for the world out there before we get up out of here. Michael Jordan would have won 8 straight. He would have swept the Rockets both years. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Look at my man.
Yeah.
Do you believe he would have swept the Rockets?
He probably would have.
Thank you.
He probably would have.
That's all I got to like.
Probably would've.
Shout out to Kenny Smith. Kenny talking that mess like, oh, we had our way with Jordan. Stop. Stop, Kenny. Stop, Kenny. Stop.
Oh my goodness.
He sounds crazy. Shout out to Kenny. Stop though. The Rockets never had their way with Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Well, okay, we could say this. If Shaq would have never left the Lakers, they probably have 8 rings together.
You can't say that because Shaq and them lost to the Pistons 4-1 the year Carmelo and them came.
They all got hurt.
Swept, matter of fact.
No.
I think
they all got hurt.
I think after
Carmelo got hurt. Shaq got hurt.
Gary Payton, I remember that year.
Gary Payton got hurt.
My cousin beat them. That was the year the Pistons swept them. But I think the Lakers were done after that third one. Because San Antonio beat them. Like I think the next year or something like that. San Antonio beat them. I think once in Kobe. I think once like and rest in peace to the mom, but he's one of the greatest. But I think after Shaq and Kobe had all them ribs, I don't think they was like going back no more.
But, it was.
But the Bulls would have won 8 straight.
We saying if though.
They would have beat the Rockets, swept the Rockets. You agree with me on that?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you.
It could have happened. It could have happened.
I appreciate that. So you saying Kobe? Shout out to.
I love Kobe, man.
Nah, Kobe's a killer, man.
I love Kobe, man. I love his mentality. I love the way
Kobe's a killer.
The way he speaks about life and the game and the discipline about. People don't realize like the way he spoke was everything in life.
Yeah, Kobe's a killer.
Discipline.
Man. Yeah.
The discipline in life is very similar to basketball.
Man, that's what it is, man.
Hey, look, you show up late for practice, I ain't gonna talk to you. Hear me out. Look, hey, Let's do it. Hey, so it's like, okay, let's put a scenario out, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you why Kobe didn't like people who didn't.
We
listen.
here.
Yeah, all right, cool. Look, so let's say we doing a video, we doing a skit, me and you, all right? I'm Dan. All right, I'm Dan Rue. Everyone knows social media. All right, I do this. All right,
Okay.
I hit you up like, hey, let's do this video. Let's do this video at 2:00. You show up at 2:45.
I mean, something probably happened. Circumstances,
yeah.
girlfriend, baby mother fighting. You know how stuff is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. I can't respect you.
No, I understand that. I totally understand. But
I'm gonna tell you
things do
how it
happen.
is,
but things do happen.
Yeah, things do happen.
Things do happen.
Yeah.
But I apologize.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or you can be like Jordan. If you're wearing his shoes, take them goddamn shoes off.
Oh, your Jordan told. Yeah, he was telling people that.
Take my damn shoes off.
Oh man, that's so disrespectful. Dudes are disrespectful though, man.
Hey, look.
Dudes are disrespectful, man.
I mean, see, I feel like Jordan and Kobe has similarities.
They're definitely similar.
I heard they were both assholes to people.
But they're both of them are very, very similar. The way they walk, carry themselves. Obviously, Kobe got a lot of that from Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think Kobe was more skilled than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, right.
I think he was being more skilled as a basketball player.
He was very skilled.
But
Very skilled. I mean, that one year when he scored like, damn, when he did like how many 60-point games?
I don't know. He probably had like 4 in a row.
4 in a row,
Yeah,
60-point
he probably
games, the 81-point game, and that same year, 50.
What he had like 60 his last game against
Yeah.
like his last game he ever played, he had like 60.
60. His last game he played 60.
Man, rest in peace to Kobe Bean Bryant, man.
But before I go, I will say one more thing. I appreciate you. To everybody out there who's watching this, if you have a dream, don't stop for nobody. Don't let anybody get in your way. If you got someone that's holding you back, don't let them hold you back.
Word.
You know, there's a difference between someone who's holding you back and a parent who's trying to teach you things in life. There's a total difference. You got to know the difference. I can't be the one to tell you the difference. If you have a father figure in your life or someone you trust, ask for advice. Always ask, even if you're not going to take that person's advice, because